OHBOY against BLUMR, game 2, OHBOY 1, BLUMR 0 so far. They took the very first map in a quite convincing way. Let's see about this one now. It's Land of Fire. Let's see. OHBOY goes with Yamato, Kremlin, Venezia, Des Moines, Nevsky, Petro, Daring, Kleber. So exactly the same setup as before, as far as I can see. And no changes from the BLUMR side as well. So Conqueror, Kremlin, Des Moines, Venezia, Nevsky, Petro, Gearing, Daring. So exactly the same comps from the previous battle. No changes in ships, no changes in the number of destroyers, nothing. Okay. So last game was pretty one-sided, if I may add. Let's see if this one it is gonna be something more undecided. Here everyone is moving. Let's see if here everyone is moving. Yep, by the looks of it, they are all moving. Awesome. Awesome. So this time OHBOY goes for interesting. They're sending Venezia, Yamato and Des Moines around the C cap. They're sending Daring and Petro towards B, while Kleber is gonna go towards A, followed by the Nevsky and supported by a Kremlin by the looks of it. Okay. Then here we see, let's see, Venezia and Des Moines and the Kremlin that are going towards C. So almost identical choices from two teams. Daring plus Petro are going towards B, and Gearing, Nevsky, Conqueror going towards A. Once again, both teams are choosing the very same split. So Daring, Petro in the center, Daring, Petro here, Nevsky, Gearing, Nevsky, Kleber, Conqueror, Kremlin. And here they have Des Moines, Venezia, BB, Des Moines, Venezia, BB. So both matches are with a very similar comps and pretty damn similar tactics as well. Pretty damn similar. So it almost seems like they are copying each other. But one thing that is different is that this Petro is in radar range to get this Daring spotted, which he's doing right now. That's some early damage on the Daring, while this Daring here, pink camouflage, is still, yeah, he enters now the radar range of the Petro. So maybe you're gonna see the same stuff being deployed by this guy now on the OHBOY Daring. Let's see, does he radar? He's not. Okay, he's shooting the Petro, but he's not radaring the Daring. So this Daring is now aware that he's inside the Petro radar range. He's now already disengaging. So that was a bit of a missed chance for this Petro to radar back this Daring to equalize the loss of HP here. In the meantime, this Kleber gets A as well. So a bit of a replay of the last match where OHBOY gets the A cap with the Kleber very early on in the game, and BLUMR struggled last game to get it back. We'll see if this time they're gonna play somewhat more aggressively or not. Daring enters A. Now he's radared by the Petro. He takes some damage, not too much, but the Daring comes in as well. So he's adding his firepower to this radar, and yeah, he's okay. This Daring is good at dodging, so he loses only 4k HP. So not too bad for one radar. Absolutely not too bad. So it was. But definitely in favor of the OHBOY Daring this radar exchange, let's say. And here we see, as I said, there is this mirror setup. One Des Moines here stationary, one Venezia here on the flank, and a BB here. So they are basically mirroring each other. It is amazing to see, but this results into a stalemate. And also these two Darings are doing exactly the same move. They are both going towards this area of the map. Maybe this one is gonna be trying to go for he's gonna try to go for C, maybe. This one is not really interested in doing that apparently. And now the advantage of having this Kleber is that this guy can easily walk into B bait the radar from the Petro, and then try to cap B from this square here behind the island maybe. And ooh, OHBOY made a really strong move, sending Kremlin full in the cap, so to make sure that this cap it doesn't get captured by the BLUMR guys so easy at least. So darings are spotted. Let's see. He's down to 9k, this guy is down to 11k, so that was a pretty fair exchange. Yep, oh, he's taking even more damage now. He took a salvo from the Petro. Oof, nice lag. But this daring takes some damage from the Venezia with the spotter plane, so very good aim from the Venezia, and he should be now undetected. Yeah, he is undetected now, and he's outside of the Demon Raider range, so these two darings are struggling. Both of them are struggling so hard here. Let's see. Oh, that daring is still spotted though. That daring is still spotted, and he beaches. Uh-oh. Yep, this daring goes down, and it's early advantage for BLUMR. 1-0 for BLUMR ship-wise, but they are 2 caps down. They are 2 caps down anyway, so they have to find their way to get C now, at least, because they don't have any point income at this moment, at this point. Here, I'm not exactly sure why are they insisting in this tactic of smoking up a Nevsky, because this is not gonna. This didn't pay off in the last match, and to be honest, it doesn't seem to be paying off in this one either. They're losing so much time to smoke up this Nevsky for such a little reward, just some damage on this other Nevsky. But I'm not exactly sure if the resource commitment on this A flank is paying off. Doesn't seem to me so far. I mean, if this gearing gets inside A and if he's able to YOLO torp the Kremlin and survive, then it is gonna be worth it. But at the moment, I'm not sure. Anyway, even if they lost one ship, OHBOY is more than 100 points. Has an advantage of over 100 points. And once again, I don't exactly see how they're supposed to get C, because this daring, instead of trying to cap C, went back towards B. I mean, I'm not sure about this move, because this daring is quite low HP. Here is the radar from the Petro. He's now spotted, and this Clever is gonna try to shoot at him. Absolutely guaranteed, right? There he is. Let's see. That's already 3.2k. Okay, he's safe now, but that was risky in my opinion. What's happening here? Okay, the Kremlin is not pushing out of that island, of course not. So now this gearing has to find his way to YOLO this Kremlin. There is no way he's not doing that. Let's see. He has to find the perfect timing to do that. In that Petro already radar, so he's safe from that radar. I'm not sure about this Nevsky though. This Nevsky is trying to close distance with the Kremlin, so if Kremlin gets YOLO'd, he should have some kind of awareness. Let's see. In the meantime, the daring finally contested the B cap. So, oh, never mind, briefly at least. He's now out of the cap again. Let's see. OHBOY doesn't know about that gearing yet, at least. I mean, the Nevsky is doing a decent job farming down the Kremlin. But, yeah, okay, gearing is finally going for it. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I think that he's waiting for this Kremlin to shoot. I think he's waiting for this Kremlin to shoot. Let's see. They still don't know about that gearing. Okay, now he shot, so he must go now. There we go. There he is. He's making his move. Let's see. If he succeeds, he might get this cap, and he might give his team a chance to win. If he fails, then I'm not sure. One salvo out. He has to land all the torpedoes of this second salvo. Okay. He gets the Kremlin, but I think yeah. This is the point. He's gonna trade, because this Nevsky is never gonna allow him to actually get away with that. Yep, there he goes. So it was a trade, a gearing for a Kremlin. I mean, questionable in the end, because now this Conqueror is the one that has to try to contest this, but this Petro can easily deny that, for quite a long time. So, but this guy has to stay inside the cap at least. He has to stay inside the cap. In the meantime, this Kremlin is committing to the push inside the sea cap, but this is very, very costly. This is costing him a lot of HP, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get this cap, because that Venezia is gonna constantly resetting. It is gonna be constantly resetting the Kremlin, and yeah, maybe if they can trade with the Yamato, maybe then it might be worth it. But yeah, it's I mean, it is all in at this point for BLUMR. They are committing on all sides, on all caps at the very same time, because there's, I mean, this is the only thing that they can do. Daring is contesting B, Conqueror is contesting A, Kremlin, I mean, he was trying to cap this cap, but he finally is out of the cap now. Yamato, I think she's trying to go for the ram at this point. She's under a lot of focus fire from the Nevsky, sorry, from the Des Moines, and also the Venezia from the side. Yamato goes for the shot on the Des Moines. Okay, good kill on the Yamato from the Venezia, that kind of saves the Kremlin from the ram. But now the Kleber is joining. Kleber is absolutely going for that ram, for that YOLO, I mean. Daring finally takes B cap, so this is the very first cap that BLUMR gets in the whole match so far. Oh, Kremlin doesn't have guns pointed towards the Kleber. Yeah, this is, I mean, Kremlin has fast rotating turrets, but yeah, this Kremlin is dead, 100%. Let's see how much damage is he able to. Yeah, not too much damage dealt on the Kleber. So yeah, that's now an issue for BLUMR, because they, once again, they don't have a real way of getting C. And now this Des Moines is in the open, and he's open to crossfire here between this Des Moines and this Venezia here. So if this Venezia doesn't come to help him, it's not looking very good for that Des Moines. In the meantime though, BLUMR managed to get A, so now it's OHBOY that doesn't have any point income. So it is 2-0 for BLUMR as for caps. So let's see now. This Petro is now being pushed by the BLUMR Petro. Yep, that's a Citadel. So this guy is now forced to push forward, which he doesn't want to, of course, because he's putting himself into a double HE spam, plus Petro shooting him from behind. So this guy is also dead. We're gonna see how much damage is he gonna be able to deal before dying. Not too much for now. They are managing very well their angles, both the Conqueror and the Nevsky in front of him. So yeah, some damage on the Conqueror, but it is nothing too bad. Conqueror can easily heal that damage. Des Moines goes down here, on the other hand, as I was predicting, but they managed to completely free the B cap, and now it's the Petro, Nevsky, and Conqueror against this poor Nevsky that is alone on that flank, that he's gonna try to run for his life. And yeah, let's see here, Venezia against Venezia. Oh, this guy is not gonna be able to turn here. Is he gonna beach here? I mean, Venezia has a very tight turn in circle radius, but I think, yeah, I think this guy, he might have fucked up a little bit. Oh, Venezia AP, man. Venezia AP. Yeah, that's not exactly what you want to see here. Is he gonna torp him? Well played by the OHBOY Venezia. That equalized the kills, so it is 4v4. Nevsky here is buying his team some time basically to relocate towards B. This is everything he's doing, and he's doing it very well so far. He's down to 10k. He's on fire though, but yeah, I think he's not gonna be able to survive. But he managed to buy his team quite a bit of time. Down to 7k and still burning. Conquer salvo out. 2k. Yeah, this guy, I mean, if I am that guy, I would try to go undetected at this point and preserve the points for my team, but I think these are not the tasks that he was given. The daring though. He's trading with the Kleber that is blind firing him. 500. Oof, nice trade here. So Nevsky goes down, Kleber goes down, but Kleber takes the daring down. So it is 3v2. Wow, what a close match. What a close match. At this point, of course, it's a BLUMR win because they have 2 caps, but the points are basically equal. Venezia is still full HP. Des Moines is 3/4 of HP. So HP wise, as you can see, the difference is only 20k, 23k at this point. So I mean, and Des Moines DPM is far better than Petro one. So let's see if this Des Moines can take down the Petro and survive. Maybe something can happen here. Maybe OHBOY can still do that. But what a show put on from those two teams. I didn't expect BLUMR to be that, I mean, that strong in this map. I mean, the previous one was a super, I mean, it was not anything like that. It was super one-sided. This one is not, on the other hand, which is a real plus for me because I don't like to see pretty one-sided matches, and it is very good to see that this match is really tight. Let's see. Petro is down to less than 10k HP though. This one is doing a great job. Now the focus is on the Venezia that is trying to do his best to harass the Conqueror. As you can see now, the HP difference is only like 13k. They managed to, thanks to the Des Moines, they managed to get some HP back. But still, it's OHBOY that has to make the move here, because BLUMR can actually sit here and wait because they have the cap advantage. This is the importance of having 2 caps against 1. This Des Moines is really good at positioning himself. He's actually positioning himself in a way that he's able to fight only 1 ship instead of fighting in a 1v2 or 1v3. Very well played by this Des Moines, in my opinion. I'm not sure why the Venezia is not shooting the Nevsky. Let's see now. I mean, Conqueror can still overmatch Des Moines 27mm of nose. Venezia, on the other hand, oh, he's risking way too much here. Yep, he takes a big chunk from the Conqueror. And now it's in the Venezia. The Venezia is in a pretty poor position, in a 1v3 basically. He's finally shooting at the Nevsky that goes down to 3.2, 1.6. Nevsky goes down, so it is now a 2v2. Oh, but Des Moines takes a chunk from the Conqueror on the other hand. This Des Moines has to reverse. He can't fight a Conqueror on, I mean, nose in. There's no way. Conqueror repairs the fire. So HP difference is only once again 14k in favor of OHBOY. Let's see. Venezia will have to go for the YOLO on the Petro at some point. The Conqueror is making his move against the Des Moines. I mean, the best move that this guy can do is to ram the Conqueror. Oh, never mind. Oh, 27mm overmatch is here, and that's over for OHBOY, I think. That was their last chance. Okay, so now this Conqueror is gonna push the Venezia. He's gonna force him to go forward, and Petro is just waiting for this Venezia to actually come out of that island now. Let's see. Oh, but the time, boys, the time is out. 5 seconds. And yeah, well played, BLUMR. Well played, BLUMR. It is 1-1. What a match, though. 20 minutes match in competitive. Well played. Well played, BLUMR. Well played, absolutely. What a match. What a close match in the end. Well played.